opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Iowa's offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Got his man on the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickups. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Nebraska's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Looking for a deep man. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. A design run for the quarterback.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looking for a man. It's Jamison. He's got his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. Tackled after picking up the first down. That was run to perfection. No matter what the defense did, he was going to make sure they guessed wrong.
And this coaching staff shows you the confidence they have in their quarterback. Put the ball in his hands and make him make a decision. He sees the defender, he keeps the football himself, and gets to the outside using his speed to pick up that first.
Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Keeps looking downfield. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They're going to throw it again. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhusker! And it feels good to land that. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The offense set for a first down play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. The Huskers get enough to move the chains.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explode.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They move the tight end all over. Give to the back. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's Gathers. This time it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosion.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Handoff to the single running back. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Jamison. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Wide receivers, running backs, you see them. They're interchangeable now. You see each playing different positions and handing the ball to wide receivers like you get here. You know, wide receivers are getting the ball more and more in space, but you're also trying to hand them the football so they can make some plays, get more touches, especially those good guys. Not a great game, but definitely a good job of getting the wide receiver involved in the run game.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I think on defense in your own red zone, you got to be ready for these receivers to get involved. Not just catching the ball, but running it too. Good play offensively there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Husker! A great catch and run for 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be quick and early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
He's got it on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll throw it on first down. He makes the connection. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Huskers are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making...
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn quickly.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Dings it complete to the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to...
Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Allen. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really and it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Husker! And the stomping has commenced. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To throw, it's Gathers. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped again. They went right back to him, and he still found no running room at all. A 3rd and long coming up here. They try to pop a run on the draw.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. And you've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number and tackled him for a loss.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Cornhusker! And the punishment has been extended. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Foster. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing.
Looking to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down.
He's got it inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
Nice job by the defense, man. Understanding the situation, you could tell they were not giving up a touchdown. Like, they were playing a little bit deeper in the end zone, and the QB takes off. Nice job corralling the football. I'll tell you what, brings up an interesting decision now after that positive gain to see if they want to go for it on 4th and goal.
They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And that's not my play call on this part of the field, Jesse. I don't love giving it to a guy so deep in the backfield, so close to my end zone where a lot of things could go wrong, but they created a little bit of space and at least got a positive gain out.
Yeah, I don't love that call, too, against this defense in particular, because we knew coming into this one, they were keying on that guy touching the football in a lot of different ways. They've done their film study, and they're geared up for it. So I'm curious offensively how many more times in this game they're going to try plays like that.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd short, what they like 3rd medium, 3rd long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything.
Racing down the left side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Iowa has the ball back on offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He wants to throw it again. He's going up top here late in the game. Pulls it in on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hawkeyes have taken it inside the 20. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David